should take a look around. Not gonna make the same mistakes, no way, 'cause I'm letting everybody down. And it seems so very clear that I'm just wasting my years. No, it doesn't feel the same going through the motions without you, babe. Going through the motions without you, babe. Going through the motions without you, babe. Going through the motions without you, babe.
Oh my goodness. Today is a busy ass day at work. I really was not expecting it to be that busy, but I think because I got my COVID test yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and because of that I stayed home the next day because I was feeling kind of fatigued, so I stayed home. Whoa. And I think missing an extra day of work just like made today so much busier. So there's that, but it's okay. It's kind of good when days are busy at work though, because time goes by so much faster. So that's nice. I feel like I'm almost done with Friday. Now I'm just gonna enjoy my lunch and yeah. I just came back from work and I wanted to show you guys something that I just got. So I can't believe it already came in the mail. I think I ordered this last night. It is a camera mount for my car, so now I can vlog and drive responsibly. I wanted to get a camera mount so that I could set you guys up on my dashboard, and then if I wanted to talk to you guys while I'm driving, I could do so. I'm super excited that it came in. Amazon is insane. Next, I'm super excited to open this because these are the thank you cards that I purchased a week ago. I will be doing an unboxing video for my TikTok. So here are the thank you cards, and they came out super cute. Pretty much exactly what I wanted. So you guys can see there's just a little less space on this side than there is on this side. And I'm also thinking that I might not even be able to trim down the sides to get this to fit into my bubble mailers. But that's okay. Hopefully I get enough orders to go through those bubble mailers, and then I can get some bigger sized bubble mailers or even some craft mailers now. But I'm super happy. All of the important information that I needed was on here, and the QR code is on here as well. It freaking works. Yeah, there it is. So the QR code takes you to my link tree, which I also have linked below. But wow, I'm just so excited. Like, it came out so nice. Also, if any of you guys want to do VistaPrint, I think I have like a little referral code, so that can help me out and it can help you out. I think you might get a discount code or something with that, but I think it also helps me out. So if you guys are thinking of maybe making your own business cards or stickers, or if you want to just do like a custom mug, they have a lot of different things to choose from. I'll have them linked below. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna check out my YouTube channel, see if anyone has commented on my video. Maybe I'll watch some YouTube and relax. And then, I don't know, I'm craving boba today, so maybe I'll get some boba. Alright, so I'm now packing the keychain order, and I wanted to show you guys how the keychain charm or the Angelino charm looks once I take off the little protective seal on the front. I have my key rings and keychains that I got. I'm just gonna like carefully pick the little protective layer off, and it should come right off. Okay, just like that. Just kind of lift it off, and then I'm gonna take the little keyring thing I have, and I'm gonna take my pliers. I bought some pliers from Michael's that I really am not a fan of, but my dad actually gave me these way before I even bought the ones from Michael's, and these are like so good. They're not cute or pretty, but they are so much stronger and get the job done a lot better. So I'm gonna loop it in like so, and then before I close it all the way, I'm gonna loop the actual keychain in, and then I'm just gonna take these pliers and I'm gonna close the key ring just like that, and there it is, the actual keychain. And now finally I'm gonna go ahead and take off the protective layer. Voila! So that's how it looks up close. I've started sealing the back of these with UV resin so that the back of the artwork doesn't get scratched up, because unfortunately I've realized that past keychains have gotten scratched because of the back not being coated, so I'm really happy that I've started to do that. And it does add one extra step to the process, but to make sure that I have happy customers, I like to do that. That's one thing about Sticker Mule. If you're gonna order charms from Sticker Mule, just know that the charms come uncoated in the back, so if you know, over time, the wear and tear of the charm can get like, it can scratch up the back of the design, and then it'll basically look like the design will start disappearing because it's not coated. So that's something to remember. If you have the time to be coating the back of your charms, then you can order from Sticker Mule, but otherwise I would say to look around at maybe some other charm manufacturers. So let's go to Calligrapher. So hopefully it's still free. I know this video that I'm referencing is from back in 2019. So from what I can see, it's pretty straightforward. You basically will download the template of your choice. They have a few different options too for different languages, but I'm obviously going to be doing my font in the English language. So since I want this one, I'm going to download this as a PNG, and then I will open this up in my sketchbook app. Okay, so it's all downloaded. I'm going to open it now in my sketchbook app. This Surface Pro has been running kind of slow lately, which is why I invested in a MacBook. But honestly, to continue my digital art, I think it's good enough. Like, I think this is good for my digital art, but like purely only for that. But yeah, it is, I still would say that it is a computer that I recommend for sure. Like without a doubt. It's just, it slows down a bit over time. Okay, so I've opened the document that I saved, and this is what it looks like. This is the template. And from here, I will just basically fill it all in with my own handwriting, digitally of course. And yeah, you can also do this traditionally too. So if you don't have like a drawing tablet or Surface Pro or anything that you can draw digitally with, you can do this traditionally. They have an option where you can print out the paper, as I said, and then you just need a scanner. But I think even if you don't have a scanner, like, you might be able to get by with using your iPhone, because if you guys didn't know, iPhones can also scan documents. So here it is, all lined up and next to each other. I think it came out really cool. Like, wow, that really is my writing. And just like super painless. You can also, I guess, click Dutch and it kind of shows you like your writing put together in words. And I think this is really damn cool. Anyway, once you're done with that, I guess you can download, I don't know what the hell is the difference, but I'm just gonna download these. And ooh, this is so dope. Okay, and then I'm just gonna install the font. That is my font. I literally can't believe I made a font that easily and quickly. What? There it is. There's my writing also in the lowercase letters. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, what? Who let you be this cool that you have your own font? Oh my gosh, writes all my emails in this font now. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. But more than anything, I'm just also so thankful that I found Catnip's video too of how to make your own font, because it's literally just like so painless and easy. So I will have her video link below in case anyone else wants to make their own font. It's super easy. Like I said, you don't even need a computer, or not a computer, you don't even need a drawing tablet to do this. But yeah.